Robert Downey Jr., mega successful actor. He's been in the entertainment industry for decades, played such well-known characters as Sherlock Holmes, Tony Stark, Iron Man, some of my boys' favorites, among so many others. Now, Robert Downey Jr. recently won a BAFTA. And if you're unfamiliar with BAFTAs, they're basically the British version of the Academy Awards. Now, as is kind of traditional, when you win the award, you thank those who helped you succeed. But Robert Downey Jr. said something really amazing. He thanked the director, Christopher Nolan, for helping him succeed. And what he said was, he thanked him for resurrecting my dwindling credibility. I was at a place in my life, in my career, where I needed to have a vision of what was possible beyond what I could see for myself. He needed to see something. He needed someone to believe in him when he didn't quite believe in himself. See, after all of those successes, then he had a film that didn't work out so well. You might call it a flop. Regardless, in his mind, his confidence, his credibility was shaken. But Christopher Nolan looked beyond that perceived success, and he saw what he believed was a talent. And so he challenged Robert Downey Jr. to play a character radically different than anything he had ever played before. In doing so, he brought a vision of what was possible beyond what Robert Downey Jr. perceived, especially at maybe a moment of low ebb and confidence and, in his mind, credibility. The point is that it reminds us the need to look for the greatness in others, and especially to look beyond the layers, to look beyond the surface deep, and to recognize that each one of God's people has greatness embedded in them. It's the nature of being created in the image of the living God. Now, that greatness plays out in different ways. So in some, it's a talent. I have a friend who's this amazing artist, and literally the love of Jesus jumps out of the canvas. I have another friend that when she says she loves you, it just brings life and hope. It's more than just words. But my point is this. Our role is to bring the kingdom into everyday life. And those that we interact with, all of God's people, have a form of greatness in them that needs to be released. And it's a reminder that we need to look beyond the surface, look beyond the perception of success, or the perception of setback, the perception of failure, to look beyond the superficial, look beyond the surface, and to make the effort to look deep into what is unique, where is the greatness hidden in others, and even to recognize that some, even like Robert Downey Jr., needed someone else to look beyond them and to see a vision of what was possible for them. The reality is we all need those people in our life that believe more for us than we even believe for ourselves, that challenge us for more than we see, believe, or even think is possible for ourselves. To recognize that we have to look for the greatness in others and to fan those flames of that greatness, that in doing so, we not just empower them, but help them to begin to release that gift, that greatness, to bring the kingdom of God into everyday life, and in doing so, empowering us.